A woman can judge you from a single hug, not your words, not your looks, not your money, just one moment of physical contact. And in those few seconds, she decides everything. Whether she feels safe with you, whether she trusts you, whether she's drawn to you, or whether she'll never see you the same way again. Most men completely underestimate this. They think a hug is just a greeting, a formality, something polite, something meaningless. But it's not. A hug is a silent conversation, a test that happens beneath the surface. While you're standing there thinking it's nothing, she's reading everything. Your confidence, your presence, your comfort with intimacy, your emotional control, all of that in just 3 to 5 seconds. And here's the truth most men don't want to hear. They fail this test without even realizing it. They hug stiffly, awkwardly, like they're unsure of themselves. Or worse, they hug with neediness, too tight, too long, too desperate. Both send the same message: I don't know what I'm doing. But when you understand what she actually feels in that moment, everything changes. Because attraction isn't always built with words. Sometimes it's built in silence. Let's break this down. The first thing you need to understand is what I call the anchor touch. This is where most men go wrong. They hug like they're greeting a coworker. Quick, light, disconnected, arms in, tap, done, safe, polite, forgettable. But if you want her to feel something deeper, you need intention. When you pull her in, place one hand firmly on her upper back, right between her shoulder blades, not lower, not hesitant, not soft, right there. This area is powerful. It's where she carries tension, stress, emotional weight, and subconsciously, it's where she craves support. When your hand rests there with grounded pressure, something shifts inside her. Her body reads it as, I'm safe, I'm held, I can relax. And she won't even consciously understand why, she'll just feel it. She might think, his hug feels different, I feel comfortable around him, I don't know what it is, but I like being close to him. That's the power of presence. Now let's move to the second trigger, and this one is subtle, but incredibly important. Hold her just half a second longer than expected. That's it, half a second. Most hugs are rushed, mechanical, predictable. In, out, done. But when you hold slightly longer than the social norm, everything changes. That small pause creates emotion. It tells her, this isn't just polite, I actually feel something. And her mind starts reacting. First she notices, oh, he's still holding me. Then she questions, does he like this? Then she feels a warmth, a curiosity, a subtle tension. And now she's thinking about you. Not because you said anything, but because you made her feel something. This is not about being clingy, not about forcing anything. It's about being comfortable with closeness. Most men pull away too quickly because they're nervous, afraid of being judged, afraid of doing it wrong. But that nervous energy, she feels it immediately, and it kills attraction. Confidence isn't loud, it's calm. Now here's where it gets even deeper. The third trigger is something almost no one talks about. Your breath. While you're hugging her, take a slow, calm exhale. Nothing exaggerated, just natural, controlled. This one small thing sends a powerful signal. It tells her, this man is grounded, he's not nervous, he's in control of himself. Women are extremely sensitive to emotional energy. They can feel tension, they can feel anxiety, they can feel when you're overthinking. But when your breathing is slow and steady, her body responds to it. She relaxes. Her nervous system literally mirrors yours. This is called co-regulation. When you're calm, she becomes calm. When you're grounded, she feels grounded. And suddenly, she feels safe in your presence. That feeling is what women describe as, he just makes me feel peaceful. I feel calm around him. I don't know why, but I trust him. It doesn't come from words, it comes from energy. And finally, the fourth trigger, the one she'll never admit, the smallest move with the biggest impact, the cheek graze. As you hug her, gently turn your head so your cheek lightly brushes hers. Not forced, not obvious, just natural. This creates a moment of intimacy, a shift. You move from friendly to something more. Because touch near the face is personal, it's vulnerable, it's reserved for people we feel close to. And when that moment happens, her mind locks onto it. She replays it. Did he mean that? Why did that feel different? Why am I thinking about it? And without realizing it, she starts imagining more. That's how attraction begins, not with pressure, but with curiosity. Now here's the real power. When you combine all four of these, you become unforgettable. You pull her in with confidence. Your hand anchors her. You hold just a moment longer, you breathe calmly, and you create that subtle, intimate connection. And when you release her, you don't rush. You let the moment fade naturally, and she steps back, feeling different, warmer, more aware of you, more curious. That's what most men don't understand. Attraction isn't always about doing more. Sometimes it's about doing simple things with intention. A hug is never just a hug. It's a moment where she feels you without words. And if you do it right, she won't forget it. If you want more insights like this, make sure you stay tuned. Because the men who understand these small details are the ones women can't stop thinking about.